Motivation is a key factor for learning a second language. Some authors consider it vital to succeed in and out of the classroom. For Garner, motivation is the most important factor for success in language learning, even more important than a specific ability in languages. Motivation for learning theory. This theory divides the motivation into intrinsic motivation and extrinsic motivation. Intrinsic motivation occurs when something is done to satisfy one's interests, to adapt oneself to reality, and to meet a certain need. On the other hand, extrinsic motivation arises when the person is moved by forces external to him or herself. The need for achievement theory. This theory can be defined as the attempt to increase or keep our own abilities at the highest possible degree in all these activities where a norm of excellence seems to be necessary. The important thing is the individual's attitude with respect to achievement more than achievement itself. It is also important to make the difference between high achievers and low achievers. For Ushioda, intrinsic learning motivation has some positive features. It is self-sustaining because it generates its own rewards. It leads to voluntary persistence at learning. It focuses on skill development and mastery. It is an expression of personal control and autonomy in the learning process. Another important classification is made by Brown. Motivation can be divided into 3 different types. Global motivation, affected by the learner's previous experiences, but also by teachers' attitudes. Situational motivation. This type of motivation has to do with the learning context, aka the classroom. Task motivation is related to a way a learner approaches specific tasks. So it is the teacher's responsibility to make or create tasks attractive enough to get the learner's interest and attention. Conclusion. Motivation is a key factor in language learning, so the teachers must get to know the learner's interests, likes, needs, and preferences.